Now we're going to take a look at commands. Commands are a way of controlling the timeline. You can either start or stop, or jump or loop parts of your timeline. Always remember that the Hyppotizer timeline is what we call a live timeline, meaning that it allows you to make decisions as your show is running through. If I start the timeline manually, but then require it to stop, I can simply hit the space bar and the timeline will stop. Because I haven't changed the values of the clip itself, you'll notice that the clip remains playing smoothly in a forwards direction. When I'm ready to continue, I simply hit the space bar and the timeline continues. If I know that I need my timeline to stop at a certain part every single time, then at the top of your timeline, you will find the command track. In order to add a command, simply hold down the Alt key to select the pen tool and then click inside the command track. Right-click the command, select Edit, and you will be given a bunch of options. First, I can give it a name. Then I can choose a type. We have a none, a stop, and a jump command. I'm going to set it for none for now. Queue number deals with accessing the queue point, i.e. the command from an external device such as a lighting console. And then you have two other options that relate to the jump command. Leaving it as a none command right now, selecting OK, means that the command has a name but no specific action. And by playing my timeline, it will be ignored. This can be a very useful way of labeling your timeline and reminding you what's supposed to be happening within certain sections. If, however, I change the type of command to a stop, then every time we reach this command, the timeline will automatically stop, like so. Once again, the clip will remain playing in a forwards direction as that is the last thing I asked it to do, and it will continue doing so until I ask it to do anything else. When I'm ready to move on to the next section of my show, simply press the space bar or the play button and the timeline continues. Finally, we have a jump command. I'm going to insert a jump command a little bit further on down the timeline. Notice it will always carry on the type of command from the previous one used. I, of course, can change this by selecting right-click, edit command, give it a name, change the type to jump, and when selecting a jump command, I can choose whether to jump back to the start, to the end, or to any other command found within the timeline. For this example, I'm going to select the start, hit OK. When I play my timeline, it will play all the way through, back to the start, and continue rolling. Once again, play all the way through to command 2, back to the start, continue rolling. However, a secondary function of a jump command is stop after jump. As the name suggests, when you now hit that jump command, it will play all the way to the end, jump back to the start. It will no longer fire the cues at the start of the timeline until I manually press play.